I love all bitches, round, square, oval bitches, stitch, chorus, slave bitches, smart, dumb, crazy bitches, true, horny, dirty bitches.
What up, big dick sub? So, yeah, today I want to kind of discuss a few things that Jagex have done to the whole Master Wand type of thing. Ever since that nerf that they had for Magic a few days ago or so, they fixed it now just like yesterday or so. So, you know, you hit basically just like you used to back on Slayer Task and any type of magic you spell you're doing at least. But there's one thing that they really fucked up. Apparently they did buff up the wands in their own little way, but Master Wand basically now seems to be completely useless. It is basically just nothing but a splashing weapon. And you'll see in this video, whenever I use my Master Wand, I splash, like literally every single time. Probably 80% of the time I splash. And then whenever I put on my Ahrims wand, I was actually hitting quite often. Not exactly as often as I would with a Virtus wand. But obviously Ahrims wand is a lot better right now than a Master Wand. A Master Wand is not even, like, I don't consider this a wand anymore. It feels like I'm using a melee weapon and trying to mage with it. That's kind of how shitty it is. So basically it looks like now if you want to start training magic, you need to have either a Virtus wand or an Ahrims wand. And I think I bought Ahrims at the starting of the clip for, was it 37.5 mil? Around there. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what Jagex is trying to do by, like, I mean, why would you nerf a Master Wand? It's one of those wands that's, you know, it's relatively cheap, at least. It used to be quite expensive. It was 20 mil. It's relatively cheap, and it's something that everyone could use, and there would always be a very good amount of them in the game because of the botters. So it was kind of like a cheap version of a Virtus wand, or, you know, I mean, Ahrims wand wasn't that much better at all than the Master Wand. In fact, I thought it was better. But ever since the buff, definitely the Ahrims wand is a lot better than the Master Wand now. By, like, a fuck lot. I honestly think I could take a melee weapon or even a ranged weapon and hit more on a Steel Titan than I can if I was to use a Master Wand. I might even test it out in the background for the next video, and you guys can honestly see, like, it's just retarded. But anyways, it's not exactly the point of the video I kind of wanted to make. I kind of want to talk about how, well, not just how retarded Jagex is, because we already know that. It's just type of the things that Jagex sometimes do. I mean, kind of like marketing thing number one. One of the most important things you can do with marketing is whenever you give especially your RuneScape people, I guess you could say, the people that have membership, whenever you give them something, the last thing you ever want to do is take it away from them, right? Such as, you know, effigies, you took it away from us, but you did make the XP rates for other things faster, so we're not as pissed, right? I mean, if people had to do fucking, I mean, you know, RuneSpan obviously came out and stuff like that, so it made it kind of okay, but if you never came out with RuneSpan, or we had to do a freaking ZMI, we'd be really pissed off, obviously. But the moment you let us have something and we love it, and then you take it away from us, and you make it basically nerfed kind of thing, it's like, oh, it was too fast, you know, we're sorry. We should have changed, like, I mean, change it right away if it's too fast. Don't fucking wait a month to change it and go, sorry guys, that was too fast. Oh, a month ago it was too fast also. But yeah, it's like giving a baby a toy and just taking it away because you feel like, you know, he's played with it for too long and he cries all day. That's basically what Jagex is. It's a bunch of retards. So basically now, if you want to trade magic efficiently, you basically need to have 40 mil. Though, from what I have heard, is that a Staff of Light or a Chaotic Staff, whatever, the staffs now are actually not as bad as they used to be compared to the wands. I mean, they weren't too bad before, but they were definitely a lot slower, and they didn't hit it anywhere near as well. They hit higher, but I mean, just overall an hour, you hit a lot more with the wand. But yeah, apparently the staff is a lot better now. I mean, if you're going to use a Master Wand, you're a lot better off using a Staff of Light. It does not splash as often, from what I'm quite sure of. Ahrims wand is probably still better than Staff of Lights, that's for sure. But yeah, if you want to trade magic with a wand, you need an Ahrims or a Virtus. And see, this is one thing I also figured out is for what is it called, Skeletal Wyverns. Those things you have to have a DFS on, which means you basically need to have a you know, mage wand, or else, I mean, they're weak to magic, and you need to have DFS. So no matter what, you have to use a wand, or else you're gonna get butt raped. And it's already hard enough to survive at those Skeletal Wyverns with using Virtus and, you know, DFS and all that crap, Soul Split and Blood Barrage. And now you basically need an Ahrims wand there or a Virtus wand, or you have to skip that task because you cannot use a Master Wand there. You won't heal back in time. You'll die, and it's just complete shit. So I'm kind of really hoping that Jagex honestly fixes the Master Wand because that was kind of stupid to take it away. Now it's literally useless. I mean, I was going to use it for a bit longer than I did in this video, but like I was so fed up of not hitting, I was like, fuck this, I'm switching. But yeah, I am hoping they fix it just for the sake of you guys. You know, most of you probably can't all afford a 40 mil staff just to train some magic with. So I'm hoping they fix Master Wands or something like that, or just make them hit at least a little more often. At least 50% splashes, okay, Jagex? We don't need 80% splash all the time. Especially when their weakness is magic. Like, how does that even work? It's like putting a naked chick in front of a horny guy. It's just, shit's gonna happen, alright? He's not just gonna sit there and splash. Well, he might. Anyways. Okay, he will splash, but not in a good way. Or, that is a good way. But, anyways. I can always relate anything RuneScape to some perverted fucking shit. Anyways, I'm sorry. But yeah, back on the topic of the whole thing of Jagex taking it away from us. I mean, that's one of their biggest flaws, I think. I mean, you take something away from somebody that was, you know, they're used to it, they do it every day. You take it away from them, they have something to bitch about now, right? Which is probably why 90% of the RuneScape community is always bitching. Even me, I'm bitching like, Charm Collector, where the fuck is that? You basically told us we're going to get it. It's been like 3 months, and like, I mean, it's so easy to do it, and you still don't do it. It's like, why? You just gave me a reason to bitch at you every day. And it's completely human, because they tell you, and it doesn't happen, and it's like, what the fuck? Like RuneSpan, for example, it was 130k an hour, it was AFK, and then they made it 100k an hour and not AFK. It's just like, thanks. Like, what the hell was the point of that? And that was like 6 months after release, or like half a year at least after release, and they changed it after that. It's like, change it right away, or don't change it ever. The first day of Evolution of Combat coming out, I know Mod Chris L, I think it was, Maging Skeletons with Earth Barrage, or whatever it was. It was, I think, or the rock spell, whatever it is, yeah, rock barrage. It was 1.7 mil magic an hour. They changed it a few hours later. That's perfect. Like, why can't you do that with every update? If it's too high, then just nerf it right away. Don't give people a month to train it and then nerf it, because then you just pissed everybody off. If you don't change it after a week, don't ever change it, because there's literally no point. Anyways, I am done ranting. That was a good rant. Yes, it was. Okay. 6 fucking minute video. I recorded like 3 minutes of background footage. And I guess I'm going to have to use the actual footage I'm using right now to record. I'm watching porn though, so I don't know how this is going to work. I can't use this footage. Anyways, I'm going to ask you guys to give me a big like if you guys agree with what I said, I guess. As in, you know, the whole taking shit away from us when we have it. Fucking crying baby. But anyways, I will see you guys next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It was supposed to be just an information video telling you guys that Master wants shit now. But I really hope they do buff it up to make it at least, you know, good-ish. Or, like, usable, at least. It is nice enough to see, though, that an Ahrims one is actually almost as good as a Virtus. Like, it's not almost as good as a Virtus, but it's comparable, kind of. It's not complete shit anymore. So, I mean, if they didn't update Ahrims one to be that good, the only one you could honestly use was Virtus. And that's horrible. Climbing Boots 2013, yo.